What is up, everyone? I'm back with another video. This is going to be another Lego Army video. Not Star Wars, it's pretty much my only non-Lego Star Wars army at the moment, which is my Lego Ninjago Serpentine army. Now, I don't think there's been too many additions since the last video of it. I think the only new additions are the two Venomari warriors over there, and then these three there, or at least the two in the back. I don't really remember. But yeah, I figured I'd think something fun would try to something fun to try to do is, because I think it's in the Chinese New Year, it's the year of the snake or something like that. I don't really know too much about it. I just kind of know it from the Lunar New Year World of Warships stuff. But it's like the year of the snake or something. I'm pretty sure it's like the year of the snake or something like that. Might be like a specific type of snake. I don't know. So I figure I'll do a Serpentine Army video around the beginning of the year. And I want to try to build up this army as much as I can this year. And then I'll do one at the end. So yeah, that's kind of my logic with it. So anyway, let's get into it with the generals. We have Scales at front, then Scalador, and then Asphira. I do want to try to. That's probably the first thing I want to try to complete is to get all the generals, or at least get Acidicus and two-headed red one. I can never remember that one's name. I don't care too much about Pyfor, so. But I will eventually, if I have the opportunity to get him, I will. But only in his purple form, not the, and preferably in his original form, not the legacy one. Behind them, we have some Hypnobrai that don't really have an area. We have this Hypnobrai warrior, which is basically just a Scales head and torso on dark blue legs. Let's try to put that back. And then we have an original Hypnobrai Scout, and then the Legacy Hypnobrai Soldier. I know they all have names, but that's just one name for, you see multiple of each body type in the show. It's like the smaller ones are the Scouts, and the bigger ones are the Soldiers. Each tribe has like 4 different types of the original 5. Well, I'm not sure about the Anachondri, but the main 4, and then there's Pyfor. I have this random little Cobra there, and then 2 Venomari Venomari warriors, which are like the ones that have the same head as a general. So I got 2 of them. On this side, I have 2 Pyro Vipers. They're not my favorite, like due to that they're like mummies or some crap like that. Like, I don't really like that aspect of them, but I do really love the head mold, so I'll probably get a few more Pyro Vipers, not nearly as many as I will of other tribes, but I do want to get a few more Pyro Vipers. I don't know if this guy's considered a snake. He uses like a snake head, so I have him here with the snakes. That's about it on him. And pretty cool looking. Might get a few more, as well as like those orange ones they came out with. And then the bulk of the army is 9 of the Legacy Hypnobrai Scouts. Yeah, I got like, what was it, like the $12 set? I got like 9 of them, and I had a lot of J's left over, so I had an army of the Blue Ninja as well from that set. But I was able to take them to a secondhand store and trade them in for store credit, which was pretty good. And yeah, so that's pretty much how it is. I did have at least like 3 other figures I know of that just up and vanished. I had an actual, not, just Scales with normal legs, like an actual Slivra minifigure, the normal Hypnobrai warrior that had different scale patterns. I don't know where that went. That one I lost like within like the last like 5 years or so. I remember I had it. I put Clone Army custom pauldrons on it for some reason, and it just like disappeared, along with another one of the original Hypnobrai scouts. I want to say there was a third figure. It may have been an original Hypnobrai soldier or another scout. I'm not sure. And then at this point, probably over 10 years ago, I had a Fangpire scout that I got from the Lightning Jet set or whatever, the original one from I forget when, but I remember it was at least over 10 years ago because it was a house I lived in I lived there. I moved out of there 2015, so that's 10 years. I don't know where that one is. I know that one's gone, obviously. I don't know where the two uh, Hypnobrai are, which kind of bothers me. Maybe one day they'll decide to pop up. That would be nice, but yeah. So, yep. I definitely want to try to branch out to get different tribes in this year. Like, I want to get some more Constricti. I think that's the correct name. As well as Venomari and Fangpire. But yeah, so that's how it stands at the beginning of the quote unquote year of the snake with the Lunar New Year and all that stuff. Which, again, I don't know much about it. All I know about it is the stuff that they add for the World of Warships updates. Anyway, I hope you all enjoyed, and this will be Alpha 118 signing off.